Hola, and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. We've got the visitors facing the home team. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to get space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Here's Bryant, following the score by Los Angeles. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The three. Drops in the three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Bryant. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Tatum with it. Now Pippen defending. Plenty of space. Again, Los Angeles.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Here's Jordan. Misses from short range.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
He hits the second from the line. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Kidd, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Pass to Jordan. 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Tatum with a steal. Here's Kidd. Nifty move. Pass to Jordan. Again, lost. Angeles.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. Do you appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Brian?
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Outside Murray. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
First personal foul. Second team foul. 2 minutes remaining.
Right side Edwards. Will it go? Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score.
Now here's Murray. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. That one's good for 2. Murray's got 5 now.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Murray. And so Murray will bring it up for the Lakers. 7-point differential. Driving to the basket. On the wing, Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. 59 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Irving. Oh, George with a steal. Oh, and the dunk by George.
What a move by PG with a hard finish.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Wade. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game set. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Back to Irving. Here's the pick. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And they're pushing it up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Inside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. He's got 7.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pippen, no good. Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's Stojakovic. Ranked it in off the glass. Stojakovic has got his first points of the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Three-pointer. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Down low. Misses the layup. Now Los Angeles with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Stojakovic. Again, Los Angeles.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Irving looking around. Pass to Wade. It's hauled in by P.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pippen outside. To the inside. Here's Stojakovic. Over Irving. Out to the right wing. Here's Walton. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
That's what happens when you try to challenge Wemby. If you don't know, now you know.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Los Angeles making a change here. Los Angeles leading by 14. Outside Tatum. And rejected. Pippen right side. The three. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Robinson. It's 2-on-1. He launches a three. Wembanyama tips it back in.
Yeah, terrific follow through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the first half. Count the basket.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Outside Johnson. To the wing on the left. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Jordan with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Nice shot by Kirilenko.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Greg.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
There's Tatum with the three. And Tatum drills the three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Tatum brings a double team. Here's Bryant, plenty of space. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Bryant's got 7. Here's Kidd. He's got 5. Pass to Tatum. There's the three. The putback. Here's Kirilenko. Here's Kidd. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Keeps it alive. Over to the wing. And here's Jordan. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's Los Angeles up by 15. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Pass to P. Let's go with a three. The shot won't fall.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Los Angeles shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And the free throw, no good.
Number 8. One shot.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Kidd. 5 points in the game. The kick to Tatum. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Floats one. And the layup is good by Johnson. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Jordan high post. Give him 8.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Walton. 6 on the shot clock. Over Wembanyama. No good off the glass.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Kicks it out to Bryant. With the drive. And Walton pulls it down.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed. Huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for it. About a week.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Both good from the line that time. Cunningham outside. Pass to P. Fires for 3. Paul George pulls down the board.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Back over to you guys.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Wade misses. It's Edwards with a drive. And Walton pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 17. George outside. They set the pick. Top of the key. And the jumper is good. He's got 11.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Pass to Stojakovic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Stojakovic has got 7 points.
Well, Murray does so many things well, including knowing when to kick it out to a perimeter shooter.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
14 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Well, Ant will pull up from anywhere beyond the arc. Of course, more than comfortable letting it fly from the corner.
Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Murray. Over Cunningham. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Becoming a more consistent offensive weapon. Murray finding ways to contribute.
A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
Cunningham outside. Down low, Cunningham.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Pass to Irving. Back to Murray. From outside the arc. Here's Stojakovic. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. To the middle. Here's Malone. He got a piece of it. Here's Murray. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's Los Angeles. Lead. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Outside Johnson. Shoots over Tatum. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Now Jordan. George outside. Outside for Irving. Pass to Jordan. Nice move. The rebound by Malone.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Irving for 3. Pippen outside. Driving in. Out to the wing. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Irving. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Johnson with it. Picked up by Tatum. Here's Marion. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Lakers coach was going over with his guys. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. From deep, Jordan. That one is off. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Jordan. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. To the paint. Here's P. And he throws it down with one hand.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
Tatum with a screen. And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. 4 on the clock. On the wing, Tatum. Ball stolen. Pippen with it. Picked up by Tatum. Outside Wembanyama. Tipped. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Goes up. And he pummels the iron. Bookends the break.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. 11 feet out. Wembanyama rips down the board. In transition. To tie it up. Ooh, it doesn't go. Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside Tatum. Oh, off target from downtown. Let's loose for 3. Robinson rips down the board. And there's 1:38 left to play in the fourth. Throws it up. Oh, no good. Here's Wembanyama. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Robinson outside. Another chance. Can't get it. Puts one up from 19. Wembanyama.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
35 seconds left in the fourth.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Cunningham. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game?
And the visitors call time here. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
The putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Oh, the first of two, no good. The heartbreaker.
Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
It's all about getting a three right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
And the visitors call time here. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a three. Of course, the D will be guarding the line. No one said it was going to be easy.
Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Team foul.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Jason Kidd. 3 shots.
And he misses the second attempt. One more coming here. And he misses all 3. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. That
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the player's jersey. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. Now, here's Johnson. Knocks down the step-back Jay. So, Craig, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Now here's Johnson. Outside Irving. Takes the three. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this trade, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Number 8.
That one falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Kobe, no good. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. It's Kidd with the drive. Shot clock at 5. Jordan, that's for 2.
Michael Jordan.
The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Right wing. Here's P. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Tatum with it. Outside, Jordan. To the inside. With the fadeaway. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here's Kobe. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now here's Kidd. Puts the move on. Comes up empty down low.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it. And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Now here is Robinson. Pass to Tatum. From deep three-point territory. And again, the Lakers no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Now here's Kidd. Here he goes. Johnson with the block. Irving for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Irving's got 6 points.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Both teams making some changes here. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. We chatted about Scottie Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scottie extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Dwayne Wade.
And the shot is good.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
And stolen by Murray. Here is Sigma. Pass to Murray. Spins. Converts after the nice spin.
He's just showing off. Murray creating space off the dribble.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge haul.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Here's Wade. Following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Oh, good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pippen can't hit. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Trailing here by 8. Right side George. Over Marion. Out to Wade. Six on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Nice D from Pippen. And here's Edwards. Nothing on the board. Shot from 16. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 8. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Number 8.
Jordan driving in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
Wembanyama up top. And it's good for 2.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Left side Irving. Pass to Stojakovic. For 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blooper.
Sweet move, and it's blocked. On the Wayne Johnson. Over Stojakovic. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by.
Jason Tatum. DeJounte Murray.
Driving the lane. Johnson with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Great move by Tatum. Getting to the rim and throwing it down.
Steps back. Pass to P. From deep. Rebound, Bill Walton. Los Angeles trails by 8. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, Murray with some bad intentions.
Here's Johnson. Wembanyama, a screen. Johnson's shot is off. Fires the 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main things are you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of those.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Kevin, back to you.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Lots of room. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shoots from 12. Rebound by Murray. Los Angeles trails by 5. And Stan, an all-star back in 2022, DeJounte Murray has since been trying to regain that all-star form.
Absolutely, Kevin. And look, the major problem, like it is for a lot of guys, has been injury. When he's healthy, this guy can really play. He's a true two-way player and can help you win games at both ends of the floor.
Now Kobe, following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Lakers with some changes. Los Angeles trails by 5. Now Kidd. And the rejection by Pippen.
Elite at both ends. Pippen sees the play develop and then the perfect timing on the block.
They set the pick. Pass to Kirilenko. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kirilenko's got his first 2 points of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Cunningham gets the bucket. And here's Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Here's Kidd. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic. With the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Now, here's Cunningham. A rebound by Kidd. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Tries the spin move. Out to Kirilenko. Kidd. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
23.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
That one misses.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Here's Johnson. Pass to P. Fires from deep. It's good from long range. P's got 8.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Johnson with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Los Angeles trails by 8. Now here's Kidd. Here's the drive. 6 to shoot. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
Pass to B. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Outside Kidd.
Home team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Lakers.
Spin.
Kyrie Irving.
Outside for Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Johnson with the block. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Now into the lineup for the Lakers.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Johnson. And the rejection by Tatum.
Outstanding defense from Tatum. You know he can protect the rim. You love that from a wing.
Tries the spin move. Clock at 6. Baseline try.
Well, Murray's got great size for his position. It gives him a big advantage at the defensive end.
Tatum drills it from distance.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Kobe with it. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Here's Murray. And he lays it straight in. Murray's got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers.
And when he gets to the rim like that, it's almost impossible to take away options from Murray.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Lakers.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
It's tipped. And stolen by Tatum. Oh, look at that.
That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Cunningham left side. To the middle. Malone, good.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Lakers.
Here's Murray. 6 points for him. Pass to Kirilenko. Just 5 to shoot. Stojakovic. And again, it's the Lakers.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
And it's in there. Cunningham's got 6.
And the defense was all over him, but Cunningham showed some toughness inside.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Back to Wade. It's hauled in by Pippen.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Anthony Edwards.
Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of a game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
Now here's Edwards. Hasn't made one yet. Over Wade. Edwards can't hit.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
The 10-footer. And off the glass. That one's good. Irving's got his first bucket of the night. 3 quarters of play and a close game here. Los Angeles on top as they end the third. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here's Cunningham. Marion outside. Back to Cunningham. A rebound by the Lakers.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to Kidd. Back to Irving. Shoots over Malone.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Irving with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. Pass to Walton. Malone with the steal. And here they come. Here's the 3. The rebound by Walton. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Outside Irving. The 17-footer. Nice touch on the bank shot. And the Lakers lead by 3.
His goal is to make an impact all over the floor. Irving can be a headache from mid-range.
Cunningham outside. Chalk up 2 there.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And that one, good. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
And with the appropriate jump shot to be a high-volume scorer, Irving has lights out shooting ability.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He said to his players, "I believe in you. I know what we have." It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Thank you, Allie. Pass to Jordan.
Who's watching here?
Pulls it from the elbow. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Outside Kidd. Outside Jordan. He got it right before the clock ran out.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Kidd. Stolen by Robinson. Jordan! No good from 3. Launches it. Jordan pulls it down.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
16-footer dropped in.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now Kidd. Spins. Jacks up a 3. A 3 for Jordan.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse.
Whoa!
Tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then, he might just go over it. Check out the elevation he gets here. My goodness. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Bryant inside.
Coming through when it matters most. Kobe thrives under pressure.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Outside Kidd. Shot clock at 6. Puts the move on. Wembanyama reels it in. He soars in for the double clutch dunk.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Tatum outside. Here's the teardrop.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way. At this point, if they're going to rally back.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
That's off as well, so he misses both. To take the lead, the 3 doesn't go. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. So